So we're going to start off by doing a lovely golden yellow silver birch tree. I'm doing it as a rough in a sketchbook. So we're going to start off by mixing up a nice golden yellow colour. It can be a cadmium if you like. And on my plate, I've got a light yellow. I'm going to mix some colours on our plate together. I'm then going to go to a deeper yellow, almost going into orange now. So I've got some yellows. Nice. So this is sort of a lemony yellow over here. This is my cadmium, and then I'm going to go slightly warmer. I personally find it easier to do a rollering action with my brush and to set the brush a little bit on its side. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to load up the lemon yellow onto my brush, and I'm using a fairly large brush. We don't need a tiny brush, so it's quite a large one. And I'm just going to roll her around. Okay, so I'm not attempting yet to suggest any of the branches or the trunk or anything. I'm just, by just tapping, okay, we're just going to get a general, hang on, I'll go stronger because you're not going to see that much. Just getting a general shape for our tree. And I'm deliberately, by tapping, I'm deliberately leaving odd gaps. Okay, don't have broken edges or even have broken odd bits of white in the center. Okay, so I'm not going to go down too far, so it's quite light at the moment. So don't worry, it's fine to leave out white gaps. Then I'm going to go slightly stronger with my color. So what you notice with trees is there's always a weight or more intensity in the center and at the bottom of the tree. So at the moment, this is visually very flat. So what I need to do to get this tree to start to have more interest is to start to suggest more weight down the bottom of this tree. Okay. And what you can, and it's up to you how much dabbing or tapping you do at the edges, but you want the edge of the tree shape, all these flicked edges. It's very abstract or very impressionist at the moment, this tree that I'm painting. You want the edges of your tree to be horizontal high up, or even pointing up to the sky when you've reached the very top of the tree, and starting to point down when you're going down to the bottom of the tree. And now I'm going to go even slightly darker and perhaps even slightly duller. I'm going to go slightly, a bit of green to my yellow. So I've got an olivey yellow. It's still quite pale, and I'm just going to do a few dabs in here just to give it some more weight. What we are aiming for is a texture. We're aiming to have a broken colour. We don't want the whole tree to be one shape. I'm now picking up some strong orange colour, and then I'm just going to bring it in just a little bit, just for the camera for you, just so you can see how it starts to look splintered and broken. Okay, it's a little bit too strong. If I was painting this myself, I wouldn't do it as orange as that. I'm doing it for you to make sure you can see it on the camera. Okay, so now we are beginning to get a nice texture for our tree. And then we can pick up a pencil, or, you know, if you're sketching, you could pick up your black ink pen, and you could say, right, I'm now going to bring out a branch here. I need one for the center here. And perhaps I want to suggest one coming through here, like that. And now suddenly it starts to come to life. Now we must remember that the trees always get wider at the base. And let's do another splinter coming up through here. So this, what I'm using at the moment, is just an ordinary HB pencil. I am using my pencil rather than my ink pen because the ink pen that I've got I know will bleed and it will probably turn all these leaves grey. So as we come out, you can obviously do as many or stop doing suggestions as much as you want for this tree. It's just, you just want to be able to do enough to fire your imagination, I would probably say. Okay, and I don't know if we could. And so there you have a golden tree, and then obviously, you know, so take a photograph silver birch, and then obviously you can start to get some textures in or work in a bit harder if you wanted to with the base of it. But by just doing these few little flicks here, that's enough for our, you know, in our minds for us to sort of suggest there's a golden tree.